Have you ever had a conversation with a girl and she says something that seems totally casual, but you can't help but feel like there's something more going on? Maybe she's laughing at all your jokes or casually mentioning little details about you, but she's also trying to play it cool. Today, we're diving into those sneaky, low-key signals that girls send when they like you, but are trying to hide it. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll be a pro at spotting the real meaning behind what she's saying. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel where we break down all things dating, relationships, and attraction. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos. Now, today's topic is going to help you out big time. We're talking about those subtle phrases girls say when they like you, but they're not ready to be super obvious about it just yet. It's a mix of flirting and holding back, and it can be tricky to spot. So let's get right into it. Here are 10 phrases girls use when they're into you, but they're trying to keep it on the down low. 1. You're so funny. Okay, let's start with a classic. You're so funny. Now, at first glance, this might sound like a casual compliment, especially if you're just cracking a joke. But here's the thing. If she keeps laughing at everything, you say, even the not-so-funny stuff, it's not just about your sense of humor. She's using this as a way to show she enjoys your company without coming right out and saying, I like you. Keep an ear out for how often she says it. If it's every time you hang out, she's probably not just into your jokes, she's into you. 2. I don't usually tell people this, but when a girl says, I don't usually tell people this, but you know she's about to share something personal. What she's really doing here is building a deeper connection, even if she's trying to keep her feelings low-key. This phrase is a way of saying, hey, I trust you, without being too obvious about her feelings. She's opening up, but still trying to play it cool. If she's sharing secrets or personal stories with you, it's a sign that she sees you as someone special. She just hasn't admitted it yet. 3. Do you remember when? If she's always bringing up moments you two shared, like, do you remember when we went to that place? Or, remember when we had that conversation? She's not just reminiscing for the sake of it. She's keeping these little moments alive because they mean something to her. This is her way of saying, hey, those times we spent together, they're important to me. She's holding on to those memories and wants to see if you remember them too. If she brings them up often, it's likely because she's thinking about you a lot more than she lets on. 4. You should totally do that. When a girl says, you should totally do that, it's not just casual encouragement. Whether you're talking about starting a new hobby, making a big decision, or even wearing a certain outfit, she's subtly showing interest in what you're doing, and she's invested in seeing you succeed. She's supporting you, and that's her way of showing she cares about your happiness and your choices. She's being your personal cheerleader without being too direct about her feelings. If she's consistently rooting for you, it's a good sign that she's into you. 5. Oh, we're just friends. If she says, oh, we're just friends, don't be so quick to take it at face value. Sometimes girls say this to downplay their feelings because they're not ready to admit they like you. She might say it because she's nervous about how you feel or doesn't want to come on too strong. But if she keeps finding reasons to spend time with you and says this phrase, she's probably battling her own feelings. Watch how she acts around you. If her body language says one thing and her words say another, she's hiding something. 6. I wish I could find a guy like you. When a girl says, I wish I could find a guy like you, it's a huge clue. She's practically saying, I want someone just like you, but without actually saying you. This is her way of complimenting you while keeping her guard up. She's giving you a sneak peek into how she feels, but without the risk of rejection. If she's dropping this phrase, she's probably already compared you to every other guy, and you're coming out on top. 7. I had a dream about you last night. All right. This one's a bit more obvious, but still subtle enough to fly under the radar. I had a dream about you last night. If she brings this up, especially in a playful way, she's definitely trying to send a signal. She might play it off like it's no big deal, but the fact that she's sharing it with you means you've been on her mind, even when she's asleep. Dreams are personal, and if you're popping up in hers, it's because she's been thinking about you. A lot. 8. I'm so glad we're friends. Now, this one might sound like the friend zone, but it's actually more complicated than that. When she says, "I'm so glad we're friends," she might be trying to downplay her feelings or test the waters to see how you'll react. She might be hiding her deeper feelings behind the safety of friendship. If she values your friendship this much, it's because she already cares about you. But watch her body language. If she says this and then gives you that long, meaningful look, it's more than just friendship she's thinking about. 9. Why are you single? When a girl asks, "Why are you single?" she's not just making small talk. She's genuinely wondering why a guy like you isn't taken, and whether she should do something about it. She's likely asking this because she's trying to figure out if she has a shot with you. It's her way of saying, "You're great. Why hasn't anyone snatched you up?" And maybe, just maybe, she's considering whether she should be the one to change that. 10. You're so different from other guys. This last one is a real gem. You're so different from other guys. If she says this, she's putting you on a pedestal, whether she's fully aware of it or not. She's telling you that you stand out in a good way, and it's a pretty clear signal that she's into you, but isn't ready to flat out admit it. This phrase is loaded with admiration, and if she keeps saying it, there's more than just casual interest brewing beneath the surface. So, there you have it. 10 phrases that girls say when they like you, but are trying to hide it. If you've heard any of these, chances are she's dropping hints. Now that you know what to listen for, you'll be able to spot those subtle signals like a pro. If you've heard any of these before, or if you've got a story about a time you missed the signs, drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and click the bell so you never miss out on more insights into dating, attraction, and relationships. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.